From out of nowhere, Club Shay Shay became the hottest black podcast on planet Earth. And even last year, he was getting views, but nobody really took him that serious. He was just like, another celebrity with the podcast, and every now and then, he made some noise. In particular, that Steve Harvey interview. But outside of that, nobody took Club Shay Shay serious. But damn, how a year can change somebody's life. And in this year, cha-ching sound effect, Club Shay Shay is doing his thing. Now, let's kind of talk about this. With his newfound wealth, also has been some criticism of what he's been doing. And the formula is very simple. Bring on high profile and highly polarizing guests that have beef with other people and watch the views pile up. We've seen that strategy with Cat Williams. And clips like this is what we're talking about.
Kevin told you he wasn't gonna wear no dress until they offered him the dress, and then he put it on. And what did he say after he wore it? I made my own decision. Duh. But you didn't make it before they brought it up, did you? It's okay. It's all right. For a 5-year period, every single movie that Kevin Hart did was a movie that had been on my desk. That all I had said was, just, can we take some of this step and fetch it shit out? And then I can do it. Like, it don't need to be overtly homosexual, because I'm not homosexual, right? It doesn't need that to be funny, right? And me saying that and them going, oh yeah, no problem. And then going to give it to this other guy and having him do it just like it was. And acting like I'm a bad person because I keep standing on my standard. But, yeah, it's interesting, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Like, again, I'm on the winning side.
We've seen the strategy that he has with anybody. Recently, he had on Country Wayne, and he started asking questions about Just Hilarious, and even poking, trying to ask questions about Just Hilarious, just to go viral.
I mean, I don't know if you heard, but she was on Cam Newton's show, and she said, you know, y'all was in a relationship, and, you know, she had to wake you up one morning because it had gotten out that y'all were together. I mean, you want to laugh. I mean, she told her side on his show, and you want to tell your side.
Jess, like I always told her, she never tells the 100% truth, and I let her do that.
Okay.
But I texted her the other day, I said, Jess, man, and I got kind of petty. I said, you got to get more going on in your career so they can start bringing up my name in your interview.
Wow.
Because when I come, Netflix special, his book, you know what I'm saying, this going on, that going on. We don't got to down each other. That's been 5 years ago.
Right.
If that's the main question in your interview, well, we got to put some work in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when Country Wayne come, when I go on Good Morning America, here, this the last, we don't talk about so much before we got to that.
Exactly.
You feel me? I'm like, man, we don't have.
And I was comfortable not talking about it.
Exactly.
And that was the case with Monique, especially when she talked about people like D.L. Hughley.
D.L. Hughley.
Yep.
And until he take accountability, I won't let it go.
What?
Because, what was you getting ready to say?
I was going to say, what did DL do?
But people out there have given their criticisms, even myself, right? But, you know, I like what he's doing. But one person who's given this criticism of Club Shay Shay and calling it Club Messe is none other than, drum roll please, Boyce Watkins. Now, Boyce Watkins, as you know, is a financial educator with a PhD in finance. But if you look at his YouTube channel, it has a lot of other information besides finance. In actuality, Boyce Watkins deals in the same kind of things that, you know, Club Shay Shay does. He deals in drama, he deals in mess, and yes, he deals in celebrity gossip. You know, let me just give you an example. Instead of talking about financial literacy, right now as we speak, and I'm literally recording this right now, Boyce Watkins has a video called Former NFL Quarterback Found with a Crack Pipe, but There's More. Doesn't sound like too much of a guy who's so interested in talking about financial literacy, especially when you're talking about crack! Fast forward, Dima! But his criticism of Club Shay Shay is pretty interesting. Let's play the clip.
Monique goes on to Club Shay Shay, and I think Club Shay Shay needs to be called Club Messe, because that's what it's just Club Messe. Because basically, the formula, it seems, for Club Shay Shay is Let's get black comedians on the show. Not they don't have really a diverse set of guests. They have comedians.
I
Lots
don't
of
know.
a lot of comedians. Let's get black comedians on here and let's just turn it into World War III. Let's get them to attack each other and lob Molotov cocktails across the table, try to destroy each other, and so that's pretty much what you see. I mean, tell me why I'm wrong. What do you think?
Man, we're in the age of truth. Everybody's speaking their own truth, and I'm here for it. And I don't know if I'm saying I'm here for it because I kind of like a little bit of the drama. I ain't gonna lie. It's so interesting. But at the same time, I really do. I mean, everybody has to get something off their chest.
So I want to look at this comment. After he said that, here we have Deborah Lewis YC10M. She says, anger music? I don't know how you can call Club Shay Shay messy when you talk about other people on your podcast too. Oftentimes that has nothing to do with finance. There was nothing messy about Monique's interview. All right. Now, Deborah also says another comment. You are really being messy with your reviews. How are you being different from the very thing you're accusing others of now? And see, I think what it is this. Boyce Watkins is criticizing Club Shay Shay for two reasons. First of all, because he's right. Club Shay Shay is, in fact, messy. It is messy as hell. But another thing, he talked about the fact that, they're not bringing on any esteemed guests. So wait a minute. Should he bring on esteemed guests like you? And this is very interesting because this is what Boyce Watkins is going to say. Now remember, Boyce Watkins, who's esteemed guest, I mean, guys, remember, we're not too far removed from the whole Jay Morrison scandal. And that was messy. You see, the Jay Morrison scandal is even worse than the Club Shay Shay thing. Why? Because nobody really lost any money behind what Club Shay Shay is doing. In fact, Monique is going to go on tour with Cat Williams and make a lot of money. Do you want to know who lost a lot of money behind the Jay Morrison Tulsa Real Estate Fund? Black people, at the tune of $12 million. Want to know who gave an endorsement to that? Let's play that clip.
And my instinct said, okay, he's really thought this through. He's really laid this out. This is going to be nice. This infrastructure is solid. And I immediately gained faith in what Jay was doing. I said, okay, you know what? I'll back you. Let me know what I can do. Let me know how I can help. I was one of the initial investors. I stepped right up and wrote my check and sent it in, and I said, I'm in this. And we talked about it. I supported. People asked me about it, and I always, whenever they ask me about it, I always tell them the same thing. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to participate? I believe in the fund. I believe in Mr. and Mrs. Morrison. This is just the beginning. I am happy to invest my money. I will invest more money. I can't wait to see all the great things.
And then you want to know who was unaccountable for that? Well, let's play the clip.
I'm gonna just tell you like this. You could take down Jay Morrison and the Tulsa Fund all day tomorrow, but you will not have done any good for the black community. Literally. Because you're going after the people that are making $1 million and you're not going after the ones who made $1 billion. That's your problem. You will gang bang on each other all day long. You like the Crips and Bloods. You shoot up somebody on their grandma's house because he came on your block, but you ain't got the guts to take on the white man. You ain't got the guts to take on the LAPD that's been terrorizing you for decades. You ain't got the guts to take on the Klan. Not one gangbanger I know of has ever shot somebody who was part of a white supremacist organization. So what I'm saying to you is that in business, you have the same problem. You have the same problem. You have the exact same problem. You have people that will say, look at that over there. Yeah, he making money. He's rich. He's swaggy. I don't like that old swaggy nigga. I'm gonna go take him down. And then somehow you think you did something good for the world. You haven't done anything good for the world. Maybe you did something good for your ego. Maybe you did something good, because you created drama. Maybe you did something good for your YouTube channel because now you're getting lots of views and making lots of money. And I get it. It's a struggle out here, right? Whatever.
So see, the thing about it is this. When you watch Club Shay Shay, no African-American person is losing any money. You can watch Boyce Watkins and he's always asking you for, hey, buy this course, or hey, here's something you can invest in, or hey, spend your money to Jay Morrison And if you do, you'll lose $12 million. And oh, by the way, I don't want to be accountable for your money because, well, you should be holding them white folk accountable and not worry about what the black business is doing if you want to hold them white folks. Oh, and stop the show. Yeah, he's in Las Vegas right now at the Super Bowl, possibly with some of that money he got from Jay Morrison. I'm not sure. I can't say that he got it, but yeah, just know that, right? He's not hurting. He gonna keep his money while some of y'all have lost your money. And it's interesting. You talk about messiness. I mean, how many folks has he gotten into it with? I mean, there was Paris Milan, messy. There was a whole situation with Corey Holcomb before that was messy. Took shots at him. There was a whole situation with Michi X, messy. I mean, there was a bunch of sisters. There's another sister he didn't pay some money to, and she got her lights cut off, messy. Then there was the whole Cynthia G thing, messy. Oh, and let's not forget Yvette Carnell, messy. Then you talked about Louis Farrakhan behind his back, messy. Bro, there's nobody who keeps more beefs and stuff up on YouTube more than Boyce Watkins. You know, what Club Shay Shay is doing is completely entertainment, but when Boyce Watkins gets involved into it, it a lot of times ends in people losing their money and things like that. That's what happens. We already know that's what happens because we've talked about it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Preacher for all you, Curtis Bell. We're out.